Shalom. Allah started by giving all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kakadash, double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone. Salutations to the whole elect that's pushing this truth across the four corners of true sacred charity. Alright, this is the brother I'm one about from the Birmingham camp, Alabama GMS. Let's get to the sit down. It's going to Ecclesiastes, second chapter. That's about how, those, men that have, I say, came into this knowledge and truth, that, that fell out or no longer with the men that they labor with, or fell out for, went back into the world for whatever reason, and gave up on, teaching the word or gave up on the Lord and the brotherhood. The Lord Yahweh, he's gonna deal with those men that, then stick with this truth, and then stick with and trusting in the Lord, that the Lord Yahweh will, the things that you lose in this life, or you losing the truth, and it's not like the Lord gonna pay it back to you, but it's all about having patient faith and having faith and patience in the years of labor and all that, no matter what, everything is the Lord time and due season that He will, you know, bless, His chosen men, His men that labor in His faith and truth. He's not gonna forget His. The scripture says that Lord is not gonna forget your labor of love. So, the Lord is gonna remember, all your works. You continue to do what you got to do. You fall out, then Lord ain't gonna remember what you did. It's all about you pushing forward this truth and keep on going. And don't get weary and tired in the spirit. But I'm getting into it. This on Ecclesiastes 2, and this goes for me too. I'm not just talking, but me myself also. But on this Ecclesiastes 2:13, woe to him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not, therefore shall not be defended. So yeah, woe means destruction unto um, you know those that it wasn't this truth that fell out. That got faint-hearted. They lost. They lost their faith in the Lord. And they stopped believing. So in the times we're heading into the times of Jacob's trouble, the beginning, this is just the beginning, but it's gonna get worse. The Lord's not gonna defend you. The Lord's not gonna look out for you in the times of trouble, man. The Lord's gonna make miraculous miracles, amongst his chosen men that labor and stay in the faith. No matter what, pain, sorrows, losses, you know, uh, dealing with family members or people that you might have lost. You didn't look back. You continue to push. The Lord's gonna be faithful to those men that sacrificed and you know and kept the word and kept teaching His word, and no matter what, didn't look back of the things of this world, because this world is the world of the so-called white man, Esau Edomite's kingdom, is not forever. Um, eventually it's gonna fade away. So you go back to the world, because the Lord Yahweh Shah, when He returns and the chariots so-called UFOs, He's gonna destroy this place, America. But this verse is Ecclesiastes 2:14. Woe unto you that have lost patience. And what will you do when the Lord shall visit you? Say, woe to those that lost patience, destruction unto you that lost patience in the Lord. Then continue in the works. And what you gonna do when the Lord visit you? What shall you do? Because the Lord's gonna judge you, because you didn't keep the faith. You dropped the plow, you dropped doing the work. The talent that the Lord gave you, stop using it, and the Lord's gonna eventually gonna visit you. However He visits you, the Lord's gonna eventually put you to death. So in this verse, phone acting up. I'll load up. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. It's on Ecclesiastes 2:15. They that fear the Lord would not disobey his word, and they that love him would keep his way. So yeah, those that fear the Lord, Yahweh would not disobey his word. I mean, you know, whatever, it needs to be done, his will is going to be, the men of the Lord, hopefully I'm part of the righteous number, but, the men of the Lord are going to stay in order and follow what's need to be done. And going to keep the Lord's ways, we're going to keep this word, and whatever the apostle elders or the brethren, your head of your camp, put down as a order or whatever it may be, staying in that order, in the Lord's way, and not going your own way, not establishing your own salvation or what you think is right should be, how things should be ran. You just got to follow what the Spirit, how the Spirit flows. You can't think that you know it all. When you just really, and even me myself, you really still, learning. And but the men have been laboring for years. Lord Yahushua, is dealing with the men that he dealing with, the heads of camp, saying the apostles, elders, the brethren, apostles and the elders, So it's all about just staying, in the ways of the Lord, and not trying to go your own route, But on this verse, Ecclesiastes 2:16, they that fear the Lord will seek that which is well pleasing unto him, and they that love him shall be filled with the law. So yeah, those that like I said, the men, the elect, going to fear the Lord and will seek his will, which is well pleasing unto him, which is what teaching his word, and that they that love him shall be filled with the law. So the ones that love the Lord, the law. We can't keep all the laws, but the law is what Lord Yahushua gave one law to it, commandment, what to teach. So if you love the Lord, as Peter 3 times, you love me, feed my sheep. So you come putting out videos, edifying, warning the so-called Negro, Latino, Native Israelites, and prophesying the destruction of this place, America, and so forth, or uplifting brother in the word or the word of the Lord, with script, uplifting scriptures, that if a brother's going through, that you might put out there that could uplift a brother's spirit to keep going, then yeah, that's good as well, So it's all about staying down in this truth, man. And, just go for me and not worry about the things of this world, because I say it's just temporal. Everything's temporal, in this world. It's not forever. It's not something to really to be satisfied with, because eventually it's gonna be done away with soon in the future. This world of the so-called white man, so Edomite's kingdom. But next verse, Ecclesiastes 2:17, they that fear the Lord will prepare their hearts and humble their soul in sight. So yeah, those that fear the Lord will prepare their hearts, their mind, humble themselves, in His sight. When you see the apostle, elders, or brethren that's teaching, you just, if you got a contrite spirit, you really sincere about wanting to learn, trying to get understanding about the ways of the Lord, and you seeking to be, delivered and have salvation, That's what it's all about, In this verse. So Ecclesiastes 2:18, saying, we will fall into the hands of the Lord and not into the hands of men. For as his majesty is, so is his mercy. So yeah. So it's, hey, the elect they rather fall into the hands of the Lord than men, We rather let the Lord Yahweh Shai, hey, we fall in your, we'd rather put our life in your hands than we fall into the hands of this, of this world, the ways of this so-called white man, Esau Edomite system, we rather, put our trust in the Lord than the ways of this world, of the so-called white man, Esau Edomite's kingdom, the men, of men of this world, because you put your trust in this society or you try to put your trust in, the men of this world, eventually they'll bite back. They'll they won't keep their word. They'll they'll eventually backstab you. That's what this world is about. That's what Esau Edomite's mentality is, and what they push in the world is to be backstabbers. It's not something that this society is set up to where it's like every man for themselves. It's not about coming to in unity and in one accord to get a goal done, get brothers, get men. I said for the instance of men, get they get situations done, whatever it may be. Just come with a goal and try to get it done and be in unity. But this society don't teach that. It teach you, hey, you gotta be the man. You gotta be the man. You gotta be the man. It's not But when you come to this truth and knowledge of the Lord Yahweh Shai, it's not about being the man. It's about the brotherhood and unity and everybody coming together for one goal. Teach the word. Teach the word of the Lord. Magnify the name of the Lord. And hopefully the Lord have mercy. And brothers that actually sincerely care about each other, gonna look out for each other no matter what. No matter whatever situation may be. It's all about brothers that come to the truth of the Lord is to be one body, one mind and one sound. One mind and one sound. So we can see next verse. So yeah, that's about it. So with that, I ain't want to make it too long. So again, like all praise and honor, glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kakadash, to the apostles, elders, to the Sisakin brothers, to the few Aqua sisters, do listen, keep the faith in Yahushua, keep fighting with that. Say shalom.